That sudden, overwhelming wave of fatigue that hits you after a meal is not a sign of relaxation. It's a biological distress call signaling a microscopic war has just erupted inside your bloodstream. For millions of men, this daily energy crash is the first tangible symptom of a silent process that is systematically dismantling their health from the inside out, one meal at a time. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's about a fundamental breakdown in your body's ability to process energy. A breakdown with severe consequences for your heart, your brain, and your future. The culprit is a class of foods that execute a glycemic heist on your body. These are high-glycemic index carbohydrates, foods like white bread, sugary drinks, and processed snacks. When you consume them, they bypass your body's normal digestive safeguards. They are metabolized almost instantly, dumping a massive load of glucose directly into your circulation. This isn't fuel, it's a flood. Your system is overwhelmed, triggering a state of emergency as it scrambles to deal with the toxic overflow of sugar. In response to this glucose flood, your pancreas initiates a panic protocol. It releases a tidal wave of the hormone insulin, whose job is to get this excess sugar out of the blood and into your cells. But years of these repeated assaults take their toll. Your cells, constantly bombarded, become numb to insulin's signal. They become insulin resistant. Now the sugar has nowhere to go, and the insulin levels remain chronically high, creating a toxic hormonal environment that promotes inflammation and disease throughout the entire body. This state of high blood sugar and high insulin is the starting point for a cascade of systemic damage. According to researchers at Harvard Medical School, this process is a primary driver of chronic inflammation. These excess sugar molecules physically damage the delicate lining of your arteries, creating rough patches where cholesterol can form dangerous plaque. This is the genesis of atherosclerosis. In the brain, this same inflammation disrupts neural communication, causing brain fog, and over time, significantly increasing the risk for cognitive decline. It's a chain reaction that begins with a simple meal and ends with catastrophic failure of the body's most critical systems. Reversing this damage and reclaiming your energy is not about deprivation. It's about strategic, decisive action. You can dismantle this destructive cycle by implementing specific, science-backed protocols, starting with your very next meal. This is your counteroffensive. First, the fiber shield. Before consuming any carbohydrate, you must create a protective barrier in your gut. The most effective tool is soluble fiber. A specific actionable protocol is to consume 2 tablespoons of ground psyllium husk in a large glass of water 15 to 20 minutes before your meal. This forms a gel-like matrix in your digestive tract that physically slows down the breakdown and absorption of sugars, blunting the glucose spike by as much as 30%. It acts as a time release mechanism for the energy in your food. Second, the protein anchor. Never eat a carbohydrate source alone. You must anchor it with a significant portion of protein. Protein has a minimal impact on blood sugar and stimulates the release of hormones that promote satiety and slow digestion. The rule is a 1-to-1 ratio by visual volume, or a minimum of 25 grams of protein with any significant carb source. This means if you have a potato, you pair it with a chicken breast of the same size. This pairing fundamentally changes the glycemic response of the entire meal, preventing the spike and subsequent crash. The third and perhaps most powerful strategy is the acetic acid protocol. Acetic acid, the active component in vinegar, has been shown in numerous studies to significantly improve insulin sensitivity. It works by inhibiting some of the enzymes that digest starch and by enhancing glucose uptake into muscle tissue. The protocol is simple and highly effective. Consume 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar in a glass of water about 15 minutes before a carbohydrate-containing meal. This single action prepares your body, making your cells more receptive to insulin and allowing your muscles to act as a glucose sink, pulling sugar out of the bloodstream for immediate use or storage as glycogen, not fat. Implementing these three strategies, the fiber shield, the protein anchor, and the acetic acid protocol, is not a diet. It is a permanent upgrade to your metabolic software. It transforms you from being reactive to your food to being in command of it. The result is not just the absence of post-meal fatigue, but a new baseline of steady, consistent energy, sharper mental clarity, and the profound knowledge that you are actively building a more resilient, healthier body with every single bite.